Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Sunday Night Live. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm just so excited to be back here with you on what is kind of a bit of a momentous night ish, a bit. We can talk about that. We can talk about that. But yes, very warm welcome to Sunday Night Live. And we are going to spend the next hour or so waving away the weekend and welcoming in a brand new week with all of the promises and potential that gives us. And we are doing so, of course, in the company of our friends, our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know how they work if you care to deploy them. You can ask a question under their auspices, and I am duty bound to answer it fully, completely, and honestly, with no prevarication or arsing about. I can report that there will be no action tonight for Two-Ton Ted the Tentington or the Netty Petty Cashpot. However, Sean's box will, of course, get its regular pounding. Oh, on a Sunday night, Vicar. And above all, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, and some might argue should, leave a massage of the voice note variety. And somebody has done that, and I'm going to play it right here and now in case it's kind of an important opening to the live stream kind of thing. Oh, yes. And then we'll get on with the doings, darlings. I don't need to tell you, you all know what you're doing by now, don't you? Right, the next voice that you hear will be from somewhere where it is very flat. Well, I mean, the terrain is, her personal terrain isn't. Yeah, stop digging.
Hello, Boaty, and all
Hello.
the wonderful boggers out there. It's Emma Lemon here, of course.
Of course.
I have a very special message for one amazing community legend this evening. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Mrs. Titties to Mr. Stephen Parry from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, which is, of course,
the Leisure Peninsula.
The Leisure Peninsula. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Stephen Parry, sir. I hope it's been a good one.
Yes, indeed. Well said or well sang. Yeah, I was coming on to that, but what better way to introduce it? It is indeed the one and only Mr. Stephen Parry from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula. It is indeed his birthday. So let's all wish him a very happy birthday indeed. I don't know if he's with us tonight or whether he is still a bit poorly and below par, but let's send him all of our love, and because I mean the man is a total community legend. One of only two community members to have been in Nettie von Smallhausen. I mean, technically it would be four, but two of them are no longer part of the community, so I don't think they count anymore. So right, well, I tell you what, I will drink to that. I mean, let's face it, I'll drink to most things, darling. So, right, okay. And then I'll dive into your comments, which are, of course, the meat and vegetables of this, the meat and potatoes, what? Of this oxtail soup that we're currently swimming around in. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're lucky, ladies. And a very, very happy birthday to Mr. Parry from Port Sunlight in the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula. Oh. So let's raise a glass to him, and let's, if this isn't a bit selfish, let's raise a glass to me as I start what will hopefully be a slightly new chapter in my little life. So there we are, darlings. To each and every one of you, up yours. Thank you. Oh, that's very pleasant. Very pleasant indeed. Oh, he did, Diane. He did say he was going away. Of course he did. Right then, darlings, let's see who we've got with us. I'll scroll back. First cab off the rank tonight. Well, it was only, oh God, my eyesight. Galdar IRL, who opened the conversational batting with a cheery hi all, and thus claimed the purple helmet. But he didn't have it for long because JB2 came along and nicked it. Finley Plimpton is with us, Paulie Galtieri, the lovely Richard, the fabulous Tonic 110, Mystic Hair, Peter P. The comments are flying off the screen. I better be quick. Simone is with us, hooked on classics, of course. Tonic 110 is still with us, as is the fabulous Peter P, as is Simone, as is Finley Plimpton. Good evening to you. Mystic Hair, yes, we did him, didn't we? Andrew Buttigieg, the lovely Irish Spotty Butty, is with us. Evening, Boaty in the box. Tonic 110 says they don't like it up, sir. And Mystic Hair says, nay, Mr. Wilkes. Peter P says, I don't mind if I do, counsellor. Diane is with us, our lovely hippie head mistress. You know what to do, darlings. Good evening, Diane. Who else have we got? Matron is with us. Evening, says she. Evening all from yet another cheeky Premier Inn room. I can report that there are no wet patches and the undercracker boiling station is not located under the vanity mirror. No, look at Matron gadding about. Well, 00 Garage, the fabulous Nigel is with us. The beautiful Janine Watts is here. Good evening to you, Jen. Mystic Hair likes Premier Inns. Well, each to their own. The fabulous Mark Passad is with us. Good evening, Mark. Hope you are most awfully well. I hope you're all wonderfully well. I have nothing but good wishes for each and every one of you, quite honestly. And I'm pretty much unanimous in that. Jen saying hello to everybody. Nigel saying hello to everybody. Everybody saying hello to everybody else. Stu joins us and greets everybody by name. Who else we got? Bad Books is here. The fabulous Mark. Good evening to you. Oh, lovely wine. Lovely wine. Oh, Emma Lemon, of course. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel. Emma Lemon is with us. Good evening, Professor Plum and his plum spotters. Oh, it'll soon be plum spotting time again, darlings. The fabulous Angie is with us. Shania Wilson, of course. Evening all with a few hearts and a very good evening to you, my lovely. Alan Simpson is with us all the way from Scotland, where I plan to be going very soon. And Cornwall. Oh, yeah. Plans are being made, darlings. I'll tell you all about them. And Alan hopes that everybody's having a quality Sunday. Honourable Bridges. That's rather nice. Peter Bowman is with us. Good evening, Boaty. Hope you're good and healthy. I'm getting there, Peter. Thank you. And I hope you are too. More hellos. Pete Guido is with us. Evening, Boaty. Good to see you. Good to see you too, mate. Thank you for joining us. Caregun 1 is with us. Evening. Oh, God, we've got a fabulous group tonight, haven't we? And it's just become even more fabulous because Joanne Hill is here. Oh, my God, this is fantastic. More hellos. Oh, and then we get into the happy birthdays for the one and only Mr. Parry, who Diane reminded us all, did say that he was going away. So probably isn't going to be with us tonight, but no doubt we'll catch up at some point. Thanks again for the welcome from you lovely folks, says our and you're welcome. You're one of us now. You are part of my inner scrotum. You are an official bog. And I don't care if you're too young to be a bog. You're all bogs. Both as old geezers and gals. You don't actually need to be old. You just need to think that doing this makes some kind of sense. That's enough. That gets you into the inner scrotum. That makes you a bog. Oh, right. I'm going to play this one right away because I wondered if he would be here with us. Guess what? He is. Here we go.
Oh. Good evening, sir.
Good evening and happy
How's your day been? Myself, I've just come back from Blackpool after a nice went there Friday night and come back today. I had a lovely roast dinner today on the way home. And also had a message off Emma, the wonderful Emma, yesterday. Last night, 12 o'clock, because it was my birthday, sir, today. Not long till I get my bus pass now. I'm 48, sir. Right. Anyway, no problem. Which way did you come home yesterday and today, sir? And I've missed a few of them. What did the boss say when you said, sir? What did he say to you? I've got to say one thing also. I thought you and the tent boss were a couple, sir. I don't mean to be nasty. Maybe you weren't, but it was just a bit weird when you mentioned, someone said, are you single? And they asked you, sir. But I take it, that's gone. What's the name up anyway, sir? But it's nice to see you online tonight, sir. Back in the work clothes.
Indeed.
I hope you managed to do what you want to do, sir. Get your YouTube up and running. Anyway, sir, you are a wanker. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. And a very happy birthday and many happy returns. And thank you for being a total legend within the community. Right then. Let me just quickly check the comments because I don't want to lose them. Right, I should answer those questions if I can remember what they were. Right, which way have I been coming home from work? Not the accident way. Not the accident way. It's third night tonight and I still came back the main roadway. So, you know, maybe that. Yeah, I just have. I mean, I kind of used to most of the time anyway, but yeah, I definitely have. What else did you ask? What did Bish say? Well, it's Ram's birthday today as well. So let's all say a very happy birthday to Ram, although he is not on these shores. He's taken off with his family to Spain for a few days and a little birthday holiday. So I had the pleasure of Bish's company today. And I always enjoy hanging out with Bish. And he took it like a lamb, to be fair. He didn't argue. Yeah, I mean, we had, it's always the same when we get together because like I've said before, Bish is lousy at keeping me in the loop and stuff. So that when we do spend time together, then it's a proper catch up. So yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. There are some things that I can't talk about, and there are some things that I can. I can tell you that planning permission has been granted for the hotel at Claycross. I can tell you that the deal has been done. We've bought the house next door, and we're getting the keys tomorrow or the next day, I think he said. So that at least is all going ahead. There are possibly other things as well, but no, he's fine. He's fine. So that's kind of the other news that, yeah, and this is a bit bloody, this is where it gets a bit scary because it starts getting a bit real. That's it. I'm not going to work on Tuesday. Well, I did say that, look, if what they've sorted out falls through, they can, as long as they let me know tomorrow, then I can cover this week because it is all a bit sudden. But yeah, this is it, darling. So I'm going to have to, God, I must be mad. Without a safety net, I'm going to have to try and somehow morph this useless tosser that you see in front of you into a proper YouTubeist. And that means filming things and doing things that are worth filming. So coincidentally, I heard from one of my oldest and loveliest friends this evening, actually. The lovely Jo, who I used to, she's the one who lived in France in rural Normandy that I used to rent the gîte off. Her husband died very sadly. She came back to the UK. She's a Devon girl, but she's now in Cornwall. Cornwall. She's now living in Cornwall. So yeah, I'm having a trip down to Cornwall in Netty at some point, so that we can have a catch up. I haven't seen her for years, and I haven't been to Cornwall since I was a child. So that's the kind of thing that is going to be happening from now on, I suppose. You know, until I become skint and evicted and homeless and all of those things. But yeah, so this is where it starts, darlings. It might not start properly this week because I can report that going back to work over the weekend has kind of broken me a bit. I don't think I should have gone back to work because today was a step backwards, if I'm honest. I've been on a bit of a high. Today was a step backwards. Everything's been all more hurty again. So yeah, I've probably, but that's okay. That's okay. So this week might have to be a bit of a rest, but I am thinking I'll tell you all about it. I'll catch up with your comments because I've barely said hello to you yet. And we've got loads of time left, so I can talk about stuff I'm thinking about. Right. We're still in the middle of everybody wishing Mr. Parry a happy birthday, and he's left us another doings.
What about trying to relaunch your channel and say it, let people know now you're doing more days, sir?
No, I'm not doing that. Relaunch it? No. No. Oh, what was the other question you asked? Oh, you were asking about the Minister for Tenting. No, we weren't a couple. And yes, it does appear to have gone. Not a clue, darlings. Not a clue. It was all kind of rather lovely, and there may have been hopes of certain things going in certain directions and so on. So yeah, it's all a bit. Well, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue, darlings. I can only assume it was that live stream with Mustard on Monday, because nothing else happened, as far as I'm aware, that could have triggered it. And it's a real shame. It is a real shame, but there we are. There we are. These things happen, don't they? Right, more happy birthdays. Let's just whiz that back to there so I can see if a new one comes in. Jolly good. Trisha Alderman is with us. Good evening, Boaty and all in chat. Dinner was roast potatoes, Stilton chicken sauce, carrots and runner beans from the garden, purple sprouting broccoli, cauliflower cheese, Yorkshire puddings and gravy. And it was delicious. It sounds it. Good evening to Trisha and Paul. Shelley Denise is with us, along with her brother, Shelley the nephew. And good evening to both of you. Late in, she says, but good evening all. Better late than never. You haven't missed a thing. We were just killing time till you got here. My food news, for what it's worth. My breakfast will come as no surprise. It was a lavishly buttered slice of toast, but it was back to being earlier again. I've been kind of getting up an hour later every morning for the last couple of days, which is good. It's kind of getting back to normal. But this morning I was up at the crack of dawn again. I was up before 6, just with the pain of it all. And so I got up, had coffee, had toast, took some pain relief, tried to go back to bed and sleep, but I was too uncomfortable, too much in pain. So I'm a bit knackered, but you know, I can catch up now, can't I? I can catch up. I'll tell you about the plans. Anyway, lunch. Lunch was beef with Jersey Royal potatoes, fresh green beans, and Yorkshire pudding, and it was delicious. Supper will be staff curry, and I'm going to have to start making my own suppers. Bloody hell. I'm going to have to be a grown-up and... Oh, it's all a bit scary. More hellos, more happy birthdays. Emma says you can force Boaty to answer a question truthfully by asking a question prefixed with HOT, Hedgehog of Truth. Go on, give it a bash. Expose Boaty live on air. Oh, crumbs. The next voice that you hear will be from a hairy lunatic.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello.
You have 10 seconds to pick up the Hedgehog of Truth and answer me this one question. Are we ready?
Yeah.
That's already 10 seconds, so here we go. The conversation that we were having the other day, where we spent all day talking about it, are we still going to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I've hang on, I need a cushion, I need to cough. I don't recommend coughing, sneezing, or hiccuping with broken ribs, darlings. It's not pleasant. Yeah, I've very much factored that into to things going forward. I figured how I can make it work logistically, and yeah, totally, absolutely, yes, yeah, absolutely. There you go. That's a Hedgehog of Truth question asked and answered. And why not ask your own? Finley Plimpton, who has the purple helmet, had toast and roast veg for dinner today, but not together, thankfully. Blimey. Jimmy Quinn joins us. Hello, Jimmy. Oh, he greets everybody by name and in capital letters. More happy birthdays flying around. Listen to Emma, says Peter P, and bash that hedgehog. He's got married, says Simone. I bloody haven't. Who the bloody hell would marry me, for God's sake?
If the insurance does pay out for another vehicle or there.
Oh, what happened there? Hold on, let's try that again.
If the insurance does pay out for another vehicle or their insurance by any chance, doesn't look like it's will the next vehicle be an automatic? Is that preference, sir? Anyway, no problem. Once again, you are a wanker, and thank you to everyone in the chat wishing me a happy birthday. And once again, thank you to Mrs. Titty sending me the message. As I say, I had a wonderful time at the weekend.
Oh,
Didn't
good.
pay for any. My mother and father paid for everything. It was lovely.
Bless them.
No problem. And I hope all goes well now, sir. Running your business on YouTube professional now, sir.
Oh, God. What?
You never know, as he said in Lee Fools, not one day you'll be a millionaire again, sir.
What are the chances of me doing anything professionally on YouTube? I mean, I've run professional businesses. I've run multi-million-pound businesses. But that was when I was sensible. Oh, God. And that just depended on me being, clever and ruthless. For YouTube, you have to be entertaining and personable, and people have to like you. How am I going to do that? Maybe when I'm, properly skint and get evicted and I'm having to live in Netty, maybe then the YouTube channel will take off. Maybe I haven't hit rock bottom enough yet. What were you asking about the insurance? Oh, would the vehicle be an automatic? Probably not, because it would. Right, yeah. Probably not. My preference is always for an automatic, but on the very remote chance that some insurance paid out for something, then I'm wavering between a 207 SW and a 307 CC. But it's all highly theoretical because it's not looking in any way promising, to be honest. Hubnut doesn't sing happy birthday to subscribers like Boaty does, says Richard. Well, yeah, I mean, this is it. This is why I deserve to be successful, damn it. I go the extra mile. I do what Hubnut doesn't. I've never come on to you and said, as he did memorably, right, don't think that you can come round to my house. Don't think that you can come and have a cup of tea with me. That's not how it works. You watch my videos, buy the merchandise, and leave me alone. I've never said that. Come to the restaurant, I'll make you welcome. Invite me to come and have lunch with you. Come to the yard with me and Mustard. Yeah, we are not Hubnut, darlings. We are not Hubnut. And because Hubnut doesn't do things like that, Hubnut hasn't got a community like this. He's just got about 140,000 more subscribers, 100,000 more viewers, and a hell of a lot more money in the bank. And a nice lady who presumably permits him to do rude things to her on Father's Day and his birthday. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, he's got it made as that Hubnut. Oh my God. Oh, if only I could swap lives, darlings. If only I could swap lives. How do you reckon Hubnut, the lovely Ian? Imagine if we did that celebrity, what was it called? Well, I haven't got a wife, but what was it called? Celebrity wife swap or something like that. Oh, God. My ex did it. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like celebrity wife swap or something like that. Donna did it because at the time she was married to Freddie Starr and she swapped him for somebody else, or he swapped her for somebody else. I can't remember anyway. But anyway, the point is, imagine Hubnut did that. How do you reckon Hubnut would cope with my life? Occasionally running a restaurant, doing a live stream every night, drinking wine, he's teetotal, dealing with you lot, calling him a wanker and a tosser. And how would that go? The cars might be looked after better, or possibly not. Well, you join me here in this cottage. Oh, sorry, darlings. I do apologize. I need to properly cough, and I can't because it's just too painful. Let me go and grab a cushion and see if I can. Right. How do we do this? Right. Right. Prepare to watch a grown man cry. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Although I do need to break wind now. I must have forced some air down into the lower regions. No, it's past. You're safe. I don't mean it's past. It's, it's... Anyway, that's enough. Peter P says, Simone, I thought... hang on, what's that in relation to? Oh, I don't know, so I won't read that out. Alan, really? Failing eyesight, eh? Check the muscles in his left arm. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm completely falling apart. Oh! Coughing, burping, almost farting, hiccuping. Oh, I'm like a child. I should be in a nappy so I can just explode in all directions. Cheers again, darlings. Here's to launching into the first week of being mostly unemployed. That's not the most positive way to look at it, is it? But yeah, here's to the first week of being mostly unemployed. How long before I start drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning? Oh, God. I'll have to buy a television and watch daytime TV. Evening, Boaty, says Paul Cooper, and a very good evening to you. Josh Homan is with us. Good to be here. Great to have you. Is it just me, says Emma, or does Boaty sound like he's commenting on the Grand National tonight? Richard says Amos and Henry Wilkes were a gay couple running a country pub together in Yorkshire. Nay, nay, Mr. Wilkes. Nay, nay. Oh, I don't mind if I do, councillor. Oh, where do we get to? I'm gonna have to blow my nose now. Bloody hellfire. I love Scotland, says Mr. Kerr. Can Boaty sing in Welsh? Asks Finley Plimpton. Well, of course I can. Would you like me to? My beast very and very brave, for Algas very scrapping on bar. Suspen vach, very out of time, suspen varm, and so on and so on and so on. Sorry, I need to blow my nose up. Oh, I do apologise, darlings. It's most unprofessional, isn't it? I'm just extruding my orifices at you with an abandon that is quite frankly verging on gay. Oh, gay abandon. You can't beat it. You just ask Laddie Grayson, he'll tell you. Well, he won't now because he's been spending some time being dead for tax purposes. Freedom, darlings, the freedom to do things, or the freedom to do nothing at all and just sit around all day in my underpants, scratching my nether regions. Have you noticed that I'm starting to doubt myself already? I mean, I've not even had my actual day off, which I'm entitled to, and I'm already starting to doubt myself. What am I going to do? How am I going to turn myself from an idiotic old man who just puts a video out on YouTube of himself on the bog and then comes on every night and gets drunk at you? How am I going to turn that into a proper YouTubist like Hubnut? How can I become more Hubnut? How can I release my inner Hubnut? Oh, I'll tell you what, my editing's going to have to get a lot worse. I'm going to have to get no more professional editing. People don't like that. People want to see real amateurs doing it. Oh, we've got more doings. I didn't spot these coming in.
What makes me laugh, sir? Hubnut sent his wife to work and you've actually done the opposite, sir. You've actually gone less days, sir. Have you noticed the difference?
Oh, yeah. Because I haven't got a woman to send to work.
I'll have to buy it.
You could always watch Jeremy Carlo shows or Jerry Springer.
I thought they were both dead. Yeah, it's it's a great sadness that I am a single man. If the universe was kinder, then I would have a woman that I could send out to work. But sadly, I don't. Oh shit, the comments are flying away. Yes, come to Aberdeen, says Alan Simpson. Currently, we have an abundance of boats, so you'd fit right in. And there are at least 3 carveries here too. Oh, sod the carvery. Oh my God, I'm way behind. The comments are flying away. Pete Udo says, something Derbyshire. Olabar was bad, so was Rosalie. Oh, I might have missed a comment, Audrey. Was it something about the rain? Yeah, it's kind of lashed down. Angie says, very proud moment being your inner scrotum, Boaty. Oh, and it's just a joy to have you there. I'm going to have to ignore the voice messages because the comments are flying off my screen. Joanne Hill is sat in bed drinking a glass of Malbec. Oh, that sounds wonderfully, oh, God, I mean, that sounds marvellous, doesn't it? Oh, sitting in bed with wine. Absolutely. Oh, God, the voice messages coming in left, right, and centre. Right, let's get through some comments, shall we? And when I say get through them, I mean just, ignore them, basically. Right, we'll ignore that, yes. Mustard says hello. Hello, elephant strokers. Oh, Christ, they're non-stop now. Right, let's ignore quite a few of these so that I can... Shiraz is also acceptable, says Joanne Hill. Well, I'm glad that you're flexible wine-wise. People are wishing Ram a happy birthday, which is nice. Angie says, doing things and filming things worth filming. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, I think. JB2 says, I know where you can get a cheap solar panel and leisure battery for Netty. Right, that's something we're going to talk about because going forward, I need to get Netty properly off-grid ready on a budget of, well, now less than 0. So she's got one leisure battery. She might need another one. And a solar panel would be very handy indeed. Or one of those Jackery doodahs that would be a blessing. I might have to turn to crime and see if I can actually steal these things. Right, okay. Sounds like you have the green light there, Boaty, says Mystic Hair. It's going to take time, Boaty, says Alan Simpson. It was a serious impact. Oh, right, yeah, talking about my body. Yeah, it is going to, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a step back today. I mean, I was told to take 10 weeks of rest. And I don't think, time kind of flies, but I don't think it was entirely 10 weeks of rest that I took. Mike Potter 37 is with us. Morning, peeps. An early reminder to fraggle that like button. How many have? Oh, 37. That's pants. That's pants. You ought to do a video about it, though, says Kegon1. Changing my life after nearly dying. Yeah, I had thought of that. Alan enjoyed Captain Mustard's video with Allegro Man. Remember, Boaty, Angie lives in Cornwall, says Diane. You can pop in to see the lovely RV. Emma reminds everybody that they can ask me a Hedgehog of Truth question. Mr. K says, yeah, it could have been the sausage shenanigans that did it, Boaty. It's got to be that, really. There wasn't anything else. Ollie Owls, my old friend Steve is with us. Good evening, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Andrea Buttigieg says, didn't Melanie have off-grid tenting in mind? Maybe she's gone off and is doing that. Well, she might have, for all that I know, Andrea, but that wouldn't explain why, when I sent her a message, She said, I'm fine, but I don't want to talk to you. Boaty's burning the candle at both ends. Boaty's burning the candle at both ends. Discuss, says Stu. Stratospherian is with us. Good evening. Diane's lunch was a glass of goat's milk. Gosh. He is our hairy lunatic, says Diane. Quite right, too. And Steve Olliel says barbecue for me. Steak, lamb, prawns, chicken, mushrooms, and corn on the cob. If anyone's interested. Of course, we're all interested. Hedgehog of Truth question. Boaty, can you describe your perfect woman, please? Oh, God. Empathetic, kind, humorous, a keen sense of the ridiculous, a sense of adventure, loves food, likes a drink, fit, loves the outdoors, brunette, slender, tall would be a bonus, but isn't a game changer. Non-lunatic. That's about it, isn't it? Or just Alanis Morissette would be absolutely fine. But yeah, oh no, she's a bit balmy, isn't she? She's a bit balmy. But you know, the days of searching for my perfect woman are long behind me. Joanne Hill says breakfast was toast and jam, dinner was beans on toast with chili sauce, tea was jacket potatoes, plural, with cheese and salad, and supper was a bowl of nuts. Boaty, says Shelley, didn't you say you used to sell on eBay? Yes, I had multiple businesses on eBay. Could that be your safety net? But what would I sell? What would I sell? Oh dear. Oh God. Right. Okay. They're off. Yes. Well, there is truth in that. Right. Emma's off on a boob mission. Hubner is currently on holiday, says Mr. Care. Blimey. Emma's fantasizing over Hubner. If you're working in the restaurant at the end of August, Rustival's weekend, I'll come and have Momo with you again, says Alan. I will be. I'll definitely be doing the weekends. I still haven't watched Hubnut. Keep forgetting, says Diane. Have you missed anything? Oh, questionable. I would like you to pat me on the back to help me cough. Yes, please, Diane. Where do you put the cushion when you need to break wind? Do we still have little Joe on the team? Yeah, he's just over there in front of the steamer. And I'm thinking I'm going to throw him away because I don't want something awful to happen to me and that to be discovered. People will talk about me after I'm gone. Genuinely, I'm going to put him in the bin. I never wanted him. Neil bloody had him posted to me. I don't want the bloody thing. Right, if anybody wants little Joe, then let me know. Because I don't want little Joe. Wasn't little Joe gifted away, says Emma. I don't remember. I tried to give him to Melanie, but she said he was too small. Oh, we've got all these voice notes, haven't we? Okay, right, here we go.
That's how it would have made a funny video with you and Sean in the camper van doing like a road trip together, sir.
Possibly.
You know, like they do on the telly. Sorry to be cheeky also, when is Sean down? Because you said he's down, Sean. Sorry, you said Sean's down to yours soon, sir. That's if he hasn't cancelled it. If he wearing the vest next, like the fella from the Royal Family on the TV, won't he? He'll have the white underpants and the ripped vest.
Okay, and there was another one. Here we go.
Hello again, Boaty.
Hello.
Don't forget, pound that box as if you couldn't fart unless you peed. And
Oh.
you couldn't pee unless you farted.
Oh.
Wanker.
Right then, darling. One box from the lovely Shawnee. £1. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Right, so that's done. Mr. P, regarding Sean, I think he got. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a few weeks ago, but I think he got a better offer. At the time that he was supposed to be coming with to stay with me, I think he got an offer of a kitten. And you know, what are you going to take, me or a kitten? So there you go. Anyway, the future is going to be me going to see people, me going around places, me doing stuff with Nettie von Smallhausen, or the tenting gear that really should have a name, shouldn't it? And you lot are all going to have to put your thinking caps on, because I am going to have time to fill now. I've got time to fill, I've got videos I need to make, and I need to earn some money. So, you know, I'm thick, I haven't got any ideas. I'm going to be relying on you lot. So from now on, every single one of you that are watching this, and there are 89 of you improbably, you are now all non-executive directors of MHM, Mary Huff Management. And that means that you're in charge of making my YouTube career a total success. So take it bloody seriously and come up with something that I've not managed to think of.
You could sell him on eBay, sir, little Joe. Be funny.
I don't remember.
As seen on Boaty's World YouTube channel.
That's actually a thought, isn't it? That is actually a thought. I could write a really amusing. Are you allowed to sell those on eBay? You're probably not allowed, are you? Or are you? If you're allowed, that could actually be quite amusing. Could get a bit of publicity for that as well. We need stuff like that. We need to get publicity. Right, hold on. God, Jockey Wilson. If you're already worrying, says Shelley, why not just have Tuesdays off so you have 2 days? Because I want to do more. I want to do all of the stuff that other people do, all of the stuff that people make videos of, all of the stuff that you read about. I want to do it as well. I want to do the North Coast 500. I want to do Scotland. I want to do all of Wales. I want to go down to Cornwall. I want to do Devon. I want to do all of this stuff. I want to do amazing things, and make videos about it that people, so it earns me money. Oh, an unrecognized number. Oh, okay. Let's give this one a go.
As I'm now an MHM Executive Director of your professional
it's Nigel.
YouTuberist career, I suggest that you film everything and upload everything, even the funny stuff, even the stuff that goes wrong. You need everything on video on your channel. That way, you'll be a professional YouTuberist. You wanker.
I must save your details because it does say Nigel, but I've not got you saved in WhatsApp. Right, I'll do that after the live stream. So next time I know who it is. I mean, you're a non-executive director of my management company now. I answer to you. I mean, that, in all seriousness, that is probably bloody good advice. If 4 days of the week I'm going to be just, doing whatever, film it all, and disastrous or otherwise, put it up there. I mean, tomorrow or Tuesday, I really should be putting a video up there saying, hello, darlings. The last time you saw me, I'd just been in a major car crash. Well, this is what's happened since. I'm broken. This is broken. That's broken. And I've decided that life was short anyway, and it could have been even bloody shorter. So I'm going to try and make the most of it. And I've just taken a leap of faith. I've gone part-time at work. I can't afford to do it. And I'm going to try and make videos and, all of that kind of thing. That's what works on YouTube, isn't it? Hello, darling. I watched a video that I know a load of you watch this guy. I don't. But it popped up on my feed, a really, really early video from years ago. And it was kind of, right. I had an email from my landlord and he said, I've been advised that I need to put your rent up. So I said to him, well, bugger you, I'm barely surviving as it is. So I'll move out. And then I looked at places to rent and they're all too expensive. So I'm going to live in my tiny van. And, scroll forward 2 years and he's got 150 million subscribers and he's living a wonderful life. So, yeah. I need to do more of that kind of thing, don't I? Plus, it's true. It is true. You can look back. Mr. Parry's on a mission tonight, isn't he?
I'm not being sarcastic. The happy you were is when you bought your camper van and you're away for 2 days, sir. The first time you bought it.
Oh, I agree.
You didn't have to come straight back to the restaurant.
I agree. I totally agree. That was amazing. Oh, those were amazing times. Yeah, that was a fabulous trip. But you see, I did that with somebody, and I always enjoy it more when I'm with somebody. That's the thing about me. I love my own company, and I need my private time. I need my own time. I need my alone time. But I also need other people. And if I'm doing something like that, I enjoy it so much more when I'm with somebody. That's why I'm gutted that that Melanie just disappeared off the face of the earth, because that would have been, she was such good company. And, quite apart from anything else, just as a mate to do all of that with, that would have been absolutely amazing. And I was getting really excited about it. So, yeah, I'm a bit gutted. And yeah, the first couple of days, that 3 days when I first got Nettie, that was amazing. But look back and think, I was with somebody, not with, but I wasn't doing it on my own. And I just enjoy it more when I'm not doing it on my own. I like my alone time. I need my alone time, but not all day, every day. That doesn't suit me. And I wouldn't have enjoyed that. I wouldn't have enjoyed those first 3 days with Nettie. I wouldn't have enjoyed them a tenth as much if I'd done it on my own. Oh my God, look at the time. We need to whiz through. Right, darlings, we have got 2-hour live streams coming up, because that's the other thing with this doings. So it's not going to be an hour. It's going to be 2 hours going forward. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or as long as I'm not, summoned, they're all going to be 2-hour live streams. So we're going to have loads of time. So if on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we don't get a chance to properly discuss something, or comments get missed or whatever, then hang on to them, repost them over the next few days. And because over the next 4 days, excuse me, you're just watching a man falling apart in front of you, basically. Yeah, we've got 2-hour lives coming up. And we'll have time to discuss everything at length. So bear that in mind, that going forward, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, earlier starts, 10 o'clock, 2 hours per night, right? We can get up to all sorts of mischief in that, can't we? Can't we? Starting tomorrow. So I'm going to have to sod off because I'm so knackered. But actually, I'm kind of feeling quite good now, actually. I remember how much pain I'm in when the camera gets turned off. But tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, 2 hours worth at least. It's going to be exciting, isn't it? And I have got potential plans for this week. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to rest, hang out. I need to go to the post office and post some gloves. I'm going to swap the cars around, get Nettie on the electric hookup. But I have got, depending on how I feel, I have got a potential plan for 2 nights away, Tuesday and Wednesday, away in Nettie. So yeah, watch this space. Another voice note.
Sorry, did you pound that box, or did I blink and miss your doings? And let's just remind Mr. Parry, it's a motorhome, not a camper van.
Quite right.
Thank you. Twat.
I did pound it, darling, but because it's you, I'm happy to pound it a second time. So, Jen has requested a Sunday night double pounding, and I'm not a man to say no to that. So, here we go. The box again. It's getting heavy now. It's getting heavy. Another pound. 1 double pounding. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. That's the rule, darling. It doesn't have to be a single pounding. If you leave a voice note or whatever and demand a pounding, I am obliged to do it. So there you go. The box will fill up all the quicker. And I had a thought. Right, we'll talk about this over the week to come. It's too late to get serious, but right, if I'm going to do this, and I am going to do it because it's already, it's already set in stone. It needs to be an all year round thing. Tenting can't be all year round, but Nettie can. But I can't afford to do campsites all the time. So, and campsites don't make good videos, whereas the off-grid wild camping stuff does. But I'm going to need Nettie to be self-sufficient, and she's not. So my idea for the box is to use that to save up for a power station so that I can run a small heater. I'm not bothered about luxuries like the microwave and the coffee machine and all of that. I can live without those if I have to. Well, I can live without those. I have lived without those when I've been doing the wild camps in the peak. But in the winter, I am going to need heat. And so if I could scrape together, I don't know, how much are they? I mean, well, there can be thousands, but if I could scrape together enough money to get a power station that was good enough to run a small oil-filled radiator for a couple of nights so that Nettie can survive off-grid, then, well, then we're kind of onto a winner. Everything else I can deal without. But in the winter, I am going to need heat. And Nettie, let me remind you, Nettie doesn't have a heater. Or the alternative would be to get one of those Chinese diesel heaters and try and fit that. But I don't know anything about that. Anyway, we've got 2-hour live streams coming where we can discuss all of that. Right, let's fly through these comments. Sod off, get some supper, get some rest. Nigel. Oh, Stew, one of my favourite songs. 99 Luftballon. Oh, Nina. She would be close to a perfect woman. I mean, I've never met her, and I don't know what she's like personality-wise, but my God, she looks good. Oh, here we go.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello.
I'm really happy to see that you're seeming to feel a little bit better.
Thank you.
And I couldn't fail but notice that you mentioned Cornwall a couple of times.
I did.
And so I also noticed that somebody who shall not be named, named Pete, said that Cornwall is a dump.
Oh, did they?
And so I obviously disagree and say that he is very incorrect about that.
I would agree.
However, just in case I'm wrong, how much sightseeing were you planning to have should you perchance happen to visit Cornwall anytime soon? Mwah.
Okay, well, Cornwall. Cornwall, I would plan to set off on Monday around lunchtime. And then I would spend Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night in Cornwall, and then head home on Thursday would be the plan. So it would be a 3-night thing. And I suppose to see a bit of Cornwall, it would be, I would do it in Nettie, I think. Oh, I might even do it in Officer Crabtree and do it tenting, depending on the weather. So if I was tenting, oh, that hurt. If I was tenting, then I'd probably set up base in one place and then drive around a bit. If I was in Nettie, I would probably have 3 nights in different parts of Cornwall. I would want to catch up with Joe, and that would be one evening. other than that, days and evenings, I would be footloose and fancy free. I know Cornwall is stunning, beautiful. I was there, I spent time in Cornwall when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, but I haven't been to Cornwall. Well, certainly the last time I visited Cornwall, I would have been I think I was under 16. So it's a long time. And I've not spent a lot of time in Cornwall. Devon, I spent loads of time because I lived there. I know Devon very well. Cornwall, not so much. And I would love to do it. And I will do it. I'm actually penciling in Cornwall in my mind for... Okay, so this week, very short notice. I'm still broken. My plan is, if I feel up to it, have a day of rest tomorrow and sorting a few things out. And then if I feel up to it, I'm planning to take Nettie to the seaside and go to Talacra for a couple of nights. That's the plan. Next week, Emma's up here with Little Lemon, and we've got that all planned out. The week after, that could be Cornwall. We've got another voice note. I will get to bed at some point tonight, darlings.
You want to put out on forum, sir, and see if there's anybody with a... Tell people what you're after, sir.
What?
And people might have a what's name for you, sir? A power station or another ledger battery, and also solar panel for the roof.
Named Pete.
All right, no problem. Sorry, sir, about calling your vehicle, not a motorhome.
No worries.
Sorry, sir, I should have called a camper. Sorry, motorhome, sir. You are a wanker.
Oh, that was a bit abrupt at the end, wasn't it? Right then. I can't read that. Alan says, would you go for a smoking other half? Were any of your exes smokers? Yeah, some of them were. And yeah, that wouldn't be a deal breaker. Gosh, yes, says Emma. Imagine if the unthinkable had happened last week. Little Joe would have been discovered at Boaty's Windy Bum. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. What's the restaurant called? Kathmandu Gurkha. Do we do takeaway? Yes, we do. I would have taken Little Joe, but not now you've used him, Boaty, says Emma. I haven't used him. You can have him, actually. No, he doesn't get personally inserted by Boaty. Bloody hell. Oh, right. I'm just... Tony B, good evening to you. If he says Cornwall one more time, I'm going to have to take it as a personal chat up. Oh, Peter P, I agree. Blot has basically been doing the same video for years and he's knocking on 100K. Yeah. I wouldn't, Emma, you're quite right. Cornwall is not a dump. What a thing to say. Oh, there's 50 million comments there, and I want to eat and go to sleep. So, right. I haven't read any of the last comments. I apologize. Post them again tomorrow. We've got 2 hours tomorrow. Isn't Fran in Cornwall, Boaty asks Emma. No, Devon, Torquay. Couldn't you pop and see her on the same trip? That was the plan. I figured I'd go have the first night in Torquay and catch up with my Franny. Oh, God, if I could get her on a live, you lot would. Oh, my God. She would tell you all of my secrets, all of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, right, time to bugger off. Thank you all so much for your company tonight. I'm sorry that I have to kind of rush off and I've had to ignore some comments and whatnot, but listen, everything changes as of tomorrow. We've got 2-hour live streams for 4 nights out of 7 going forwards. The community has the opportunity to ramp up to a whole new level, and things are going to change. We can organize stuff, we can organize trips, we can organize meetups. So get excited, let your imaginations go mad. I've got a tent and I've got a motorhome and I'm willing to travel. So let's make stuff happen. Come on, darlings. Let's make this exciting. Let's make it a success. And let's keep on enjoying these late night live streams where we all dare to dream that life can be a little bit better than maybe it currently is. On that note, darlings, I am going to start off. I'm not going to get a shower. I'm not. I'm just going to get into my PJs. I'm going to make some supper. I'm going to go to bed. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night. And let me wish you all a good day tomorrow. May it bring you joy. May it bring pleasure. May it at the very least be manageable. And I can't wait to see you next time, which is going to be earlier, 10 o'clock, for longer, 2 hours. Oh my God, 2 hours. 2 hours of community wonderfulness. Yep. Join me then if you can. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, earlier time, 10 o'clock, Monday night live. Don't even think about missing it. We've got so much to talk about, so much to plan, and can't wait to see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me, and on that note, pachoo! And indeed, oh yes, a big Cornwall bosh. Oh, what's happened there? What have I done? I've broken it. Oh my God. Ah.